One of the questions I get a lot is, what can I do in California, Maryland? So here are some things that you can do when you move to California, Maryland, whether it's for PCSing to the base or if you're just moving to St. Mary's County. My name is Rob Scout. I'm a realtor down here in Southern Maryland, and my goal is to help you make the move to Southern Maryland or St. Mary's County so much easier. So if you're looking to do that, use that contact information below. Call me, text me, and I'll be happy to help any way that I possibly can. Now let's go ahead and jump into the topic of today, and I want to tell you what you can do in California, Maryland. Now there's a reason why I chose California, Maryland, and not other places in St. Mary's County. California is probably the most populated area in St. Mary's County, and a lot of people that are PCSing to Patuxent River choose to live in California, Maryland. That being said, Leonardtown and other areas around California are pretty close to these places too, and some of these places aren't within California, Maryland, so they're really good for anywhere in St. Mary's or Lower Calvert County. Now, something that I always think about when I'm coming into a new area, of course, is food. Now, the nice thing about California, Maryland is there is tons of food options around California itself. Now, they're not very eclectic, and a lot of them are chains, but there are a few mom and pop type of restaurants in California. If you branch out from California and say go to like downtown Leonardtown or even Solomon's over in Lower Calvert County, that's where you can start seeing some of the local gems. So for example, in downtown Leonardtown, the pub is a great place to go. Same with the Bruder Garden and other places all through downtown Leonardtown. And don't forget about Solomon's too. They have tons of waterfront dining in Solomon's, and you just got to go walk around and check out each restaurant. Now, right after food, a lot of people ask what kind of shopping is there around California, Maryland, and you're lucky. The majority of the shopping happens in California, Maryland when it comes to St. Mary's County. There's a Lowe's, there's a Target, there's a Walmart, a Harris Teeter. There's all different types of stuff. One of my favorite grocery stores is actually the Aldi that's right there in California. There's tons of different shopping in the California area. Now, it's not like other big cities where there's malls and things like that, but there's enough that you can do your day-to-day shopping in California. If you want to find, different clothes or stuff like that, or bigger box stores, you're going to have to leave California and maybe go to Waldorf or even up to Annapolis as well. Now, if the chain places are not what you're looking for, there are like local hardware stores and other local things around in the area. One of my favorites, of course, is Ace Hardware in Leonardtown, and then also Dyson's, which is in Great Mills, Maryland. But then there's other little mom and pop type of shops like Third Eye Comics, where you can go get more unique shopping experiences. Now, the third thing you can do in California, Maryland, of course, is be outdoors. One of my favorite things about St. Mary's County is the ability to be outdoors and do a lot of different stuff. Right there in California, Maryland is Myrtle Point State Park, and it's a really nice park for you to go around, hike, enjoy the beaches, go fishing, and all that kind of stuff. It can get crowded on the weekend, just like any other park in the area, but I highly recommend going and checking it out. Now, outside of California itself, there's also a ton of different stuff to do, and most of them focusing around the water. One thing that I really like is Pack Paddle, which is located in Solomon's, but you can rent kayaks from them from Solomon's and go ahead and paddle all around the Patuxent River, or you can actually rent kayaks in downtown Leonardtown and go kayak down McIntosh Run, which is a really neat about 3 or 4 mile kayak from the rental place down to downtown Leonardtown. It's just a really neat thing to go do. And of course, there's indoor stuff to do. One of the biggest things that a lot of people do around here is the movie theater. RC Movie Theaters is right there in California, Maryland, and it's a fairly new movie theater with really comfortable seats and a lot of different options of movies to see. It's one of the larger ones in the Southern Maryland area, and it also has a small arcade for kids and stuff like that. Another indoor activity that's really been popping up on the scene has been the escape rooms. There are more escape rooms now than there ever has been, and there's one in Leonardtown, one in Lexington Park, and I believe there's one in California, Maryland too. So go ahead and check those out if you want to go out for a fun family night of solving puzzles and maybe hopefully getting out of the room on time. And of course, a lot of people want to know if there are gyms in the area. There are multiple locations for you to join a gym in St. Mary's County. Some are in California, Maryland, other in Leonardtown, and some are down by the base. So your options are really varied when it comes to that. And don't forget too, if you work on base, you can actually use the base gym as well. Now, those are some things to do in California, Maryland, and it's really just a tip of the iceberg. One of the things I love about St. Mary's County, there really is a variety of stuff to do. The old line is there's not much to do in a rural county like this, but there really is. You got to get out, you got to meet people, you got to make a community, and I promise you won't get bored when you're down here in St. Mary's County. Look, I really hope you like this video. If you have any questions or need any help, don't hesitate to call me or text me using that number below. Again, thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one.